everyone, welcome back to Mommy Traveler. It's me Anu. I create travel videos. I have been away from YouTube for a while now. After the Georgia series, we are now going to launch our All India series, a trip which I and Tanvi did together, which lasted for almost 99 days, covering 32 states including union territories from one end of India to the other. We started our trip all the way from Leh Ladakh. I had dreamed of traveling India all my life. Well, it was not easy at all amidst the pandemic, adhering to the new norms, umpteen RT-PCRs, various travel restrictions. Traveling all alone with a 10-year-old was even the more challenging. This trip was done with absolutely no planning, an impromptu trip, no flights being booked prior, no hotel reservations done in advance. Yes, and we had no plans where we were heading the next day. So it was fun, challenging, chaotic, yet thrilling and adventurous. It took me a couple of months after my India trip to vlog about it. Traveling in a diversified country like India gives one rich experience, immersing in the local culture, learning about the history, and of course, interesting traditions of every state. India is definitely not the easiest and most comfortable places to travel, but exploring India as a whole in a stretch was definitely worth the effort. A few memorable incidents that I can quickly think of are the road trips of Leh Ladakh, taking a nap on the lap of Himalayas, the Ganga Aarti at Rishikesh, the tiger safari at Ranthambore, getting to know the Seven Sisters. Obviously, there are many more things which were very interesting and that I had never done earlier, but these are some things that quickly rushed my mind as I was recalling the trip. My travel generally focuses on soaking in the experiences of people, place, history, culture, traditions rather than just checking off a list. In coming videos, we would like to share our experience of traveling our home country from one end to the other. We will also share tips on how we could have done it better, both in terms of saving money and time. Without wasting further time, let's begin with today's video.
You're always stuck in my head, you know I can't forget it. I try to move on, but you're the one that I dream about. I sit alone in my room, drawing up pictures of blue skies. We've been apart for so long, I'm always replaying all the pictures and memories stacked up in my head. I wish I could let you go, I wish I could just forget you. I can never shake you off. You're stickier than my super glue. I can never shake you off. I'm always trying to get rid of you. I'm never shaking you off.
So today's video is all about the first day in Leh. What are the things that you have to make a note of while visiting Leh, where we stayed. The first day in Leh is all about adapting to the new weather and the climate. Acclimatizing is really very important. No matter how many times you have traveled to Leh, first day goes in taking rest. Leh is located at an altitude of almost 11,000 feet above sea level, and hence generally people tend to fall sick, people tend to have breathing difficulties, or people tend to get AMS, which is acute mountain syndrome. So you have to take care of this, especially if you're prone to any breathing illness. You have to take caution before traveling to high altitude places. It is also advisable that you carry Dimox tablet with you. Leh is just a base for travelers. Leh itself has a lot of touristic attractions. So from Leh you can travel to Somoruri Lake, Pangong Lake, Nubra Valley and other attractions in Ladakh. We started our journey from Cochin International Airport. We are heading to New Delhi, and from New Delhi we will be taking a connection flight to Leh.
Soy una hija del intisol, de la Pachamama y de Now we've got our boarding pass and waiting for the flight.
Yo soy hermana del pueblo Coya, del
All set to go.
After a 3 hours flight, finally we are here at Indira Gandhi International Airport in New Delhi, one of the largest airports in India. We had around 14 hours of layover for our connection flight to Leh.
So here is my boarding pass to leave. Come on.
You will be greeted by the most spectacular panoramic views of snow-capped mountains from the flight. Leh has one of the highest airports in India. Due to the altitude of the region, it faces a lot of wind current during afternoon times and hence flights take off and land only during mornings. Flights often get cancelled due to the same reason, hence be prepared for it. The airport is secured by Indian Army and the security is way too tight here. Photography, videography or usage of drones are strictly prohibited in the vicinity of airport. Even the aerial view photography from the flight are strictly banned. The most convenient way to reach Leh is to fly directly from Delhi. The only thing which I didn't like about Leh was lack of public transportation. One has to hire a taxi with driver to travel around Leh or to other places in Ladakh. The transportation is really not cheap in Ladakh. Jule from Leh, which means hello in Ladakh. That's the traditional way of welcoming guests in Leh. Here is a mini tour of the hotel where we stayed in Leh. I added this video to give you an insight of how beautiful the traditional handmade wooden doors and the designs look like and the colorful eye-catchy interiors. These are the traditional designs and almost every house has a similar design inside out. Leh is a super friendly mountain city. The history of Leh is related to Tibet. Best time to visit Leh is between June to September. Also make a note that roads get shut by mid-September due to snowfall.
Del pueblo Coya, del Inquiermano y de la Aymara, la Aymara, un indio me guía a la libertad, de la Aymara, yo misma me guío a la libertad, José Gabriel, el cóndor canqui, el gran tupaki, es Tupac Amaro, el gran Tupac.
So this is where we are living in Hotel Evergreen in Ladakh. So our room number is 205. Let's see how it's in. Wow, a big bed, a table and chair. Let's see what's behind this. Wow, a mini balcony. Let's go out and see. Come on. It's cold now in the morning.
Misma me guío a la libertad, el Aymara, un indio me guía a la libertad, José Gabriel, el cóndor canqui, el gran Tupaki, es Tupac Amaro, el gran Tupac, que son mis hermanos cordillera.
So in most of the houses in Ladakh, you will see these wooden artworks. These tall trees you see behind me are called willow trees. Cricket bats are made out of them. So here they cultivate their own crops, fruits and vegetables. They have onion, carrot, cucumber and a lot more. And this is an apple tree. There are many apple trees all around Ladakh. A fresh apple from the orchard.
Almost every house in Ladakh has their own backyard garden or orchards where they cultivate their own fruits and vegetables for their daily consumption, which is quite interesting. Yo mesma me guío a la libertad. José Gabriel, José Gabriel, el cóndor canqui el gran. Leh Ladakh is a place I would highly recommend anyone to travel to if you ever wish to travel to India. It's a beautiful mix of culture, color, history, scenery, and it transports you to a different world. We hope you like this video. Soon we will be coming up with day-to-day itineraries in Leh. So stay tuned with us. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this video with your friends and family who are planning a trip to Leh. Thank you for watching. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye.